สวัสดีค่ะทุกคน Welcome everyone to back to us again with the season of interviewing all the queens from all around the world. So we are coming back to our, I would say like a second season of interviewing Miss Grand International. I want to say Miss Grand International because we had actually interviewed Isabella Manin herself even before she was crowned as Miss Grand International 2022. And she was the first person in our interview section. You know, we're not going to claim on to that, but I would say that us, Miss Grand Family, was the first to interview the Queen Isabella Manin herself, Miss Grand International 2022, because back then she was still Miss Grand Autocafasao, which was the, I would say like a village or like I think a village, you know, of hers. So basically she was crowned as Miss Grand Autocafasao and she came to our interview even before she was crowned as Miss Grand Brazil. And then, when she became Miss Grand Brazil 2022, she was invited once again to our interview. So literally, you know, we just had already, I would say, interviewed Miss Grand International 2022, even before she was officially crowned as the Queen. So, you know, I would say like out of top 10, the top 10 of Miss Grand International 2022, I think we had interviewed, I think 5 of them. Yeah, 5 of them were interviewed here at Miss Grand Family. And the first person, I'm telling y'all once again, the first person being crowned at the first person being interviewed with us, Miss Grand Family, was Isabella Manin, Miss Grand International 2022 herself. And she was here once, and no, not once. She was here, I think, 3 times or more, probably. But we have got several chances to, you know, meet up with her. And she was really grateful for us to see her, you know, potential and invited her to our interview section. And today, we'll do the same thing. Not today, I say for a couple of months onwards until the actual day of Miss Grand International 2023, we'll be having several queens coming to join us in our interview section with Miss Grand Family. So please y'all stay tuned because y'all can never know. Like I said, 5 out of the top 10 of Miss Grand International 2022 were interviewed right here. That's all I'm saying, period. And today, we are going to be starting our most special, I would say our most interesting interview session of this year, coming all the way from South America. And I'm super excited because I just came back from studies in Barcelona, Spain. However, I did not learn no Spanish, but today we'll be having a little, you know, cultural and also language exchange session with her. And I think she'll be a great deal of help and also very interesting to see her perspectives. And I believe she's here. Okay, so let me invite the Queen herself. 3. Is she here? Okay, I think I... Okay, the Queen herself is here. Maria! สวัสดีค่ะ I'm good. How are you? Thanks for asking. How are you?
I love that introduction. Thank you so much. Wow. I
You're
feel so honored, really.
Very welcome.
ขอบคุณค่ะ
Oh, so are we. We're super honored. Like ขอบคุณค่ะ once again for being here. Actually, like I said, Isabella Manin was the first person coming to this interview session with us. And she was crowned Miss Bella was crowned as Miss Grand International 2022. Who knows what will happen to
There
you,
are
honey?
so many
Just keep our
coincidences
fingers crossed.
between both of us. Like, really, wow, we're connected.
Oh, wait. Tell
Excuse me?
me
Oh,
what happened. Tell me
so
what
I
happened
grew up
with
with
both of you.
Brazilians.
Hold on. I think there's a problem with the internet connection. Okay. Hold on. แฟนชาวไทยไม่ทราบว่ามีใครเห็นมีปัญหาเรื่องอินเทอร์เน็ตไหมคะ Is there any problem with the internet connection or is it mine or is it hers? Y'all can type it down so that I can see the comment and we'll fix it right away for y'all. Hold on. Yeah, the internet. Yeah, I think there's a problem with something going on with the connection, the internet connection. So let's wait a little bit. And I think she has to rejoin. Okay. Let's see. Okay. กลับมาแล้วนะคะแฟนๆคนไทยนะ
Again?
วันนี้อาจจะพูด
Okay,
ภาษา
I'm
อังกฤษ
here
เยอะห
now.
น่อยเนาะแฟนจากต่างประเทศ Okay.
Ready.
Back.
Yes,
Okay.
let's
So let's
continue. So I
continue.
was saying
Okay.
that we have so many things in common with Isabella, and I just think that's so beautiful. I grew up with Brazilians. My cousin is Brazilian. He
Mhm.
met her, and he just like told her so many messages I wanted to tell her in Portuguese. He taught me a little bit, so we talked a little in Portuguese as well. She was Alto Cafezal, like you were saying, and I was Eje Cafetero, which is the
Yeah.
coffee region here in Colombia. So we have
Okay.
that in common. I know that Vietnam also is
Mhm.
very well known for the coffee, so there might be something there connected. And I don't know, I think we kind of have like a similar style, but we are a bit different. Yes.
I can see it from here, like literally, like I'm not,
I think it's
you
what
know,
Miss
spoil you
Grand
or
is looking
anything, but
for,
like
maybe.
there's like, yeah, like the shine of the queen. Even before, I mean, anybody is crowned. Like, I mean, there's already that kind of, you know, shining, bright light, you know, that comes out of every
Thank you so much,
queen
Jess.
that was
You
crowned.
have
You
such a good English.
that's well, thank you. I went to high school in USA for quite some time
Oh,
before moving back to
wow.
Thailand, and
So
I
you
just
were
came
in
back
Boston.
for about 2 months. Yeah, I was studying business in
That's
business school in
amazing.
Barcelona.
So did you learn
So
Spanish
with
in
that,
Barcelona?
you know,
A little.
I did a little because when I was trying to speak Spanish, my broken Spanish to the Spanish people, and they were like, "Honey, I can speak English to you," and then that was it. That was the end
Oh,
of my
that's
Spanish
beautiful, but
learning
that's
journey.
amazing. You know what? Something that I forgot to mention
Yeah.
that is, I believe, is very important that I have in common with Isa. We both work for people with disabilities. I know her story because of her grandfather, and me, my story is because of my uncle, who is Down syndrome. So this is just something I wanted to say here.
And I would say
Yes,
that's really touching, you know, when it comes to working with disabilities, because you have to always keep in mind that, you know, people are always different. And with this kind of people, there are certain treatments and certain
yes.
ways of, you know, treating that, you know,
It
these
just
people, you know, need.
it
And I
made
mean,
me very
if,
loving.
yeah,
I
it's just
think
special.
when you grow up with that as a baby,
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
little girl, growing up with them, it's just wow, it just makes you very sensitive, very humble, very understanding. I think I'm very empathetic with
Yeah.
people just because I don't want anyone to feel bad.
That's,
Maybe my uncle and my family, we
yeah.
were bullied because a little town in Colombia, very poor family. So we didn't have the education, and neither did the other people. I don't judge
Mhm.
them, I understand. But now I believe that's like the message I can give on as a queen, because it's just, to me, they're so important, close to my heart.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, one thing that I can see the similarity between you and Bella is the fact that y'all are so like y'all are so real. Y'all are so natural. Like the way y'all speak are
We
literally
speak from the
like the
heart.
way y'all speak is literally like yeah, just speak it from the heart, and I could see it, and I could feel it truly. And so, speaking of the relationship, between the connection that I've seen between you and Bella. So now let's talk about you and your journey. How come? Talk about your background. Let's bring it all back to the beginning of time. So how did you? I wouldn't say beauty pageant because it's not beauty pageant anymore. It's more like just like a stage where you can talk and express to the people. So let's talk about the situation of how you got into this
to me
industry.
it's a platform, and it even goes beyond beauty,
Yeah,
because it's not just physical beauty, it's integral beauty. Like, you have to have the full package, really work not only on the outside but on the inside. So how did I start in this industry? I started 10 years ago. I'm almost the same age as Miss Grand, which is going to turn 11 this year. So to me, 11 is just a lucky number. And I say, wow, maybe, I mean, I was kind of born at the same time Miss Grand was. So this could be something meant to be. I don't know. I like to think that way. So I started when I was,
I mean,
right. I started when I was 18, and I had never had experience in modeling or in pageantry because I was raised in the United States, which is why I speak, this type of English. Yeah, people, like,
really
when I go to the US, people tell me, oh, are you American? And I always say, no, I'm Colombian. Wow, I can't believe that. So really, I'm just like breaking stereotypes of that international people can't speak English, because we can, of course. Like you, Jess, you speak great English. Yes,
I mean, girl,
everyone
we can
can
learn.
learn.
Everybody
So
can learn.
I always say, come learn Spanish. It's not easy.
I would say like
Yeah,
hola,
no, but
como
that's really good.
estás, bien. What is that?
Muy bien.
Muy bien, muy bien.
Perfect. No, that's
I'm not
perfect.
yeah.
Okay, so I didn't have this culture
It's like a
inside
little.
of me, although my mom was a beauty queen also, just like Isa, just like Isa,
Okay.
right?
Like
Another coincidence that's
I
very
mean,
beautiful. And I think she was the one that inspired me. And all of my family, they talked me into it, because my whole life I was just a nerd, what you would call a nerd, literally the stereotypical nerd. I had the glasses, I had acne, I was a straight A student my whole life. I was already studying industrial engineering, which I'm already an engineer, and I studied with a scholarship. Yeah, I
girl.
studied with a scholarship, and I was into math, I was into reading and writing. When I was a little girl, I was captain of the Battle of the Books. I mean, I was always just like preparing myself intellectually. And then I just believe that pageantry comes to my life through my mom, and it helps me develop another part of me, a more social part of me, because maybe.
Hold on. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, and then pageantry has just been another type of school to me. I don't know if it's like the ultimate school, because yes, university helps a lot to like develop certain skills in life, but to me it's just, wow, go out, go on a stage and be your best self, and show your strength, and show also your emotions, because you're human. So try kind of like try to just be very smart, not only in your mind but in your heart. So that's how I started.
Yeah.
I went to
Agree.
I don't want to say names, of course, but I mean, I guess everyone already knows. Just I went to Señorita Colombia, which is the pageant that was for Miss Universe back then. That was 2013, and I competed with Paulina Vega. Do you want to say something?
I will be
Yes.
that also sooner.
Okay.
Stay tuned for that. So I mean, we've all come to terms with how you got into, the industry and how you have
It
utilized all
wasn't
your
easy for me.
experiences,
It
the
wasn't easy
lessons
for
you had.
me.
I mean, if you do it with your heart, that wouldn't be, forceful. It would be really willing, and you just, follow your heart, follow your dreams, and eventually you can
To be
prevail
honest,
and
the
succeed,
first pageant, I kind of did it. Yes, a part was for me and my life, and I knew what it was going to bring to me, but I also did it for my family. And
Mhm.
now this one, I'm doing it for myself because I love being here, because I'm
For
passionate about it, because I love being an industrial engineer and a beauty queen as well. That just like breaks everyone's what they have in their mind, what they think about beauty queens.
yeah, and I mean, so speaking of stereotypes, we have to talk about
Yeah.
that because many people would like to know, as you are considered by many Thais and also international fans as, an experienced
Oh.
queen, an experienced one. So, I mean, that comes with lots of pressure, I could feel. So, but we're not going to be talking about the pressure.
I'm
Oh,
just
let's talk
used to
about
it.
it right now. So how is it like? You,
I'm just used to it.
that's it.
I need the pressure. Like I look for pressure in my life because like I was
It's a
telling
kind,
you, for
you
instance,
know.
someone would say, "Oh, being having a scholarship your whole life and being a straight A student, that's
Mm-hmm,
very demanding of you." And to me, it was just natural.
mm-hmm.
It was kind of like normal because it was just my essence. It was just a part of me. And of course, yeah, I had pressure once a few times, but I was like ready for it. I wanted it. And then the pressure in pageantry, to me, it just helps me to like grow and like use that energy to empower myself.
Absolutely brilliant. I think that's such a
Yeah.
great way to look at pressure,
Yep.
the other
It
side,
pushes
because
you.
many people would be looking at pressure as all the,
Yeah.
detrimental, matter. But I mean, here, pressure can really turn you back
Yes.
into opportunities. You can face many opportunities that comes
And
with pressure,
it's
and
not
I
just
mean, that's it,
important
period.
for
So,
pageantry, it's for life. That's like an important skill
yeah,
to
it's for life.
develop. Like I go to the gym every day, and then this working with pressure is also a skill that you can work as if it was a muscle. Like you're
Yeah.
working your
Yeah.
mind, you're working your heart,
Mm,
and it's one of the ingredients for success. That's it.
So, I mean, many people would think that pressure would affect you, like, just your mentality, but no, honey. Like the Queen has said, it affects you, you know, mentally. So just be really mindful and, just know your right
Yeah.
state of mind so that you can prep yourself to be,
Yes.
ready at all times
And
for anything in your life.
experience gives you so much power as well. Practice makes perfect, practice makes the master. And then
Mm,
now I
I
think I'm
agree.
even ready to, because I think I've mastered something in my life, and now I want to give back to people, and I want
Mm,
to even teach them.
mm,
This weekend I was teaching some girls how to catwalk, my own style, and they were so happy.
girl.
It was so beautiful. They were so humbling, like just feeling their energy, that also adds up to me.
I mean, that's really great. So we've been talking about experiences, and many people see you as a perfect
Not
queen. But
perfect.
I mean, there could be some
Yes.
flaws in a human being, like you said, not perfect. So let's talk about, you having been through so many, pageants in your life, 11
Yes.
years of experience. So what would you say is your biggest weakness that you have right now? And how would you fix that?
Wow, I've worked so much on all of my weaknesses. I do think the biggest one is I'm a big critique of myself. Sometimes I feel like I'm just not
Uh,
enough for myself. I want more. I want to give more. I want to work more. I
mm,
want to be even better all the time. and that could be a good thing, but also it could be double-sided. It could be also something that maybe sometimes I start feeling bad about myself, or I don't see the greatness in me just because I'm human, not because I'm perfect, just because I'm human, because I'm authentic, and everyone has greatness inside. And to me, it's very easy to see greatness in others, but sometimes it's hard for me to see greatness in myself. And now I've been starting to acknowledge who I am, to recognize everything that I've achieved in life. Like sometimes you used to minimize things and you're like, that's normal. But then everyone sees you like, wow, but how did you do, I don't know, 7 pageants? How are you an engineer? How did you study with a scholarship? And I think you have to acknowledge your own achievements.
I think it's such a great way for you, as a model, as a model. I mean, a role model for all the teens, for all the people all around the world, just to see that
nobody's perfect.
Nobody is perfect, like you said. And I think
That's
it's really brave
why
of you
I
just to
feel
show
now
people that
like
you
a role model. Before, I was trying to be a role model. Now I'm not trying to be one, and now it's more natural because now I'm more myself. Now I'm more authentic.
Yeah.
I'm full of flaws and I'm not perfect, but that's what makes me, maybe little girls look up to me. That's what I've been seeing in them.
Yeah, I really like it. Now you feel it. You don't have to try to be, a role model anymore. But now you feel like you are. I mean,
think
you
that's the
are.
biggest pressure,
Honey,
and
let me
that's
tell you
the wrong
something.
pressure that you shouldn't have or accept from someone else, is wanting yourself to be something that you're not. You can't be different.
Agreed.
You're just
100.
you, and love yourself like that and accept yourself like that.
I mean, even twins or
Different.
triplets, they are not the same. So how can you expect, us to be like, others, or like, I mean, it's good to have a role model, but it's not good just to
There you
kind of
go.
imitate
It's
every
just
single aspect.
inspiration. Yeah.
Inspiration, period. That's the word, inspiration. And I mean, you're giving me
Oh,
lots of
thank you.
inspiration
So are
already.
you.
So thanks for that.
I do.
You are,
I feel inspired
I mean,
by everyone,
yeah.
not just people that have
I
accomplished
mean,
great things in life. No, I feel inspired by
uh-huh.
people that maybe feel very little, or that they haven't acknowledged anything or achieved anything. And to me, I see a lot of love in them, maybe the love that they can't
Agree.
see in themselves.
I mean,
Yes,
everybody
yes,
should be valued.
yes.
That's it. There's a single slide of value in each and every one of us. It's just important for that to be seen by someone, just anyone, then speak it out and tell just good things, positivity, spread it
The
out. And I mean, the
world
world
could
could
be
be
a
a
better
better
place.
place for
That's what
everybody.
pageantry is for. That's
Totally.
the whole reason. That's the whole purpose.
Period.
How can you make someone else feel better?
I
How
mean,
can you inspire someone else to accept themselves, to
yeah,
love themselves?
period. And I mean, let me tell you about the situation of yours in Thailand, because your situation is nearly the same as Bella before
Wow.
competing in
I
Miss
get goosebumps when
So
you
that's
say
a
that.
good sign. Just to
Thank you.
I'm being honest. Really
Kapungka.
adding that like to my statement, because oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I'm having goosebumps too. Like I'd be like, because before Bella was coming to Miss Grand International, she didn't have that many followers or anything, but it was just the thing that people just kept talking about her. And it's just the same situation as you are having right now in
Really?
Thailand. And I mean, regardless of, I'm just gonna speak for the Thai people,
Yes.
because I'm Thai, and I see the situation of and how things are going right now for your situation. So I think that's a really good sign, and that's one thing that you should keep in mind from now, that Thai people love you and you'll be really welcomed, warmly welcomed.
Thank
at
you
all times
so
Hanoi
much. I
in
love you
Thailand.
all
Okay.
also. I love you.
So okay. So in order to catch more hearts of the Thai people, we need a little language
Yes,
session between
of
us.
course.
So basically, I did stay Spanish speaking country, but my Spanish has been deteriorated.
No, no,
I mean,
no.
just been
I'm going
gone,
to teach you.
literally,
Yes, I'm
which
going to
kind of
teach
sad.
you.
So okay, so some simple words, just anything useful that I can, utilize it in the future maybe. So let's start off with Thai.
I
I think you
know
already
a
know
few
some
words.
Thai.
Yes, I'm still learning.
So okay, so what do you
I
know so
know
far? So tell me some.
Chanchue
And then,
Maria. Chanchue Maria.
okay, my name is
Yes.
Maria. How do you say
In Spanish,
Spanish?
me llamo
How do you say
Maria,
that
me
in
llamo
Spanish?
Jess,
Yeah,
me llamo JJ, me llamo.
me llamo. Oh, me llamo. That's
Yeah,
kind of easy.
that one's
Me
easy.
llamo. Me llamo. Okay, so how do you say? Okay, I think it's a little
Tell
difficult in Thai,
me.
but I think you can do it. It's for enchanté. Hold on, what is enchanté? Oh, nice to meet you. It's for nice to
Encantada.
meet you. So in Thai, how do you say in
Encantada.
Spanish?
Encantada.
En,
Yes, perfect.
encantada.
Yes.
Encantada. Okay, but in Thai, it's a little more difficult. So we say ยินดี
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 ที่
ที่ได้
ได้
รู้จัก
จัก
จัก
ยินดีที่ได้รู้จัก
ยินดีที่ได้รู้จักค่ะ
ค่ะ
and then you
ค่ะ
add ค่ะ at the end just
Okay.
to make it more polite
ยินดี
ค่ะ yeah ยินดีที่ได้
ยินดี
รู้จัก
ที่
ค่ะ
ได้รู้จักค่ะ ยินดีที่ได้รู้จักค่ะขอบคุณค่ะ
oh that's so cute hold on I already forgot mine what was it
I'm good
Encantada
with languages. I
Encantada
love to learn. I'm always learning something new.
me too so much fun okay so let's do another one for I know กระเต่า
Katao.
right you said กระเต่า
What does that mean?
กระเต่า กระเต่า like what's up what is it in Spanish what's up
What's up
how do you say
is
what's up in
¿qué
Spanish
más?
or how
That's something more kind
¿qué
of
más
like informal, but ¿qué más? Yeah.
informal ¿qué más
Yeah.
yeah ¿qué más what about กระเต่าhow
Oh, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué
QUETAL
tal?
is
It's
that
the
กระ
same
เต่า
thing.
no
So it's
¿qué
¿qué
tal
más o qué tal? You could do both.
oh
Let's
both
say
are
¿qué
the
más
same
is a little bit more
oh
informal, and then ¿qué tal? Maybe you could say that to anyone.
oh
¿Qué tal?
okay กระเต่า okay but in Thai that would be
สบา
ส
ย
บา
ดี
ย
ไหม
ดีไหม
ค่ะ right สบาย
okay period
you put the ka
and you just did
at
it
the end, right? All the time.
yeah that
Ka for women.
yeah
Most of the time.
time
Okay.
yeah for
สบาย
women
ดีไหมค่ะ
for the time สบาย
Period. You're like, girl, period.
สบายค่ะ oh my god girl
You know what?
you
I
did so
really
well
want to
you did
meet
so
you
well
in person. Right?
I want to
to
meet you
hug
in
you.
person also so let's go I mean when is it I think it's in
October.
October so let's see October so let's see if I'm gonna be there because last year I had my examination
Oh yeah, of
during
course.
the time that the fight was going on so
What
let's
is it you're
see
studying?
what will happen this year
Oh, marketing.
I do marketing
Okay. I love your
yeah
English accent.
yeah business
It's very your British accent.
oh thank you
I love it.
thank you I because I stayed in the South I stayed in North
In
Carolina
Tampa,
where did you stay in the
Florida.
US where did you oh
Yeah,
Florida
which is something
okay I can see
also that
because
to me is, I mean, I tell her all the time because Tampa is my second home. And when I met Lise
oh
Garcia, our Miss Grand International 2014, wow, I was just I connected to her just like with you, and we were talking and talking and talking, and she was telling me all about her experience and with Mr. Nawa and everything. And then she was like, I live in Tampa. And I was like, huh? I can't believe it. I was raised there, and my cousins lived there. So that was just such a nice moment.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
some coincidence can really happen without you even
I know. We were even
actually,
talking about
happen
the
once you
horoscope
realize.
signs. That's so funny. Yes,
That's
because they were talking about the
it.
queens, that they have been Leos and then a Virgo, and I was like, okay, I'm a
love
Virgo.
a little, yeah, yeah, I love when people are a little, just give your life some, flavors, and I mean, it would be a lot less serious than you may think it is, So speaking of, having met so many queens in your life, so I mean, you who knows, you may become another queen of the Grand International this year.
I hope so. We are working hard for that.
But yeah, y'all are working hard for that. So let's talk about how you have prepared yourself these days.
Okay,
for the upcoming
preparation
stage.
Is just being my best self, being my best physical body shape, being a bit more lean, because I thought I had already closed the pageant stage in my life. So I dedicated these past years in becoming fitness, and then I've been like doing a lot of gym. I'm very into sports, but now I'm just letting that go a little bit, like the weights and everything. I really love it, but I think now cardio and just being very active, very sporty, so I can give my all the whole month of the competition, as well as a lot of cardio, because you need that in order to sing very well as well. Also the catwalk here in Colombia, we are working on the stage performance and everything. We want to do a very beautiful performance.
The Colombian girls are slaying. They be twirling, they be
something
giving, I don't know,
different. I believe something different than what I've shown before. Now I have a more intense preparation, and I just want to like do this last pageant completely different. I want to go with a different style. I want to go like come with innovation, show a new version of myself.
Agreed. So let's talk about our final question, which is why Grand International 2023. Why is it that you are here to compete for the crown?
I'm here to compete for the crown and hopefully bring Colombia the first golden crown from Miss Grand International, because I believe our country deserves it. Our country should be shown worldwide and show the people how much we've changed and how much we've upgraded ourselves. And at the same time, because I just represent what peace is, because I've been throughout all of my life through hard times just like everyone else, and now I believe I've achieved a level of peace and consciousness inside, so I can speak from there, speak from my heart, and speak from my experiences in order to inspire other people, which is the philosophy of Miss Grand International. Stop the war and violence. And when you do that inner work inside of you, you can help the world and enlighten the world to find that peace within, because world peace, the only way to achieve it is if we all have peace in ourselves. So that's our work, and that's what I represent.
Yeah. I mean, that's really loving that you're always thinking about your country and what you represent. I mean, most of the time, as we are both, going to different countries, and I mean, I was even raised in USA also. I mean, same here. So many people, if they are raised, I say if they are raised in, I would say a fully developed country like USA, UK, France, or whatever. So many of my friends that would literally forget their origins, like totally. They would like, I mean, they wouldn't say that they're from like Thailand or they're
Look,
from
I've
Colombia. No, they
stayed
wouldn't.
in my
They'd be like,
country.
I'm
I've stayed
fat.
here, living here, even though having been raised in the US and my mom and my family lives in Europe. They live in France.
Mm,
I've decided to
mm,
stay here in Colombia because I want to make a better country. And I believe as a citizen, I am contributing to my
mm.
society and to the whole world, to humanity. So from here, I'm doing my
I
work
mean, yeah,
as an industrial engineer, as a professional model. I'm also always promoting health, education. I'm building my own brand, and I see how I
yeah.
impact families and young people here that maybe they have so much talent and they just haven't been heard or haven't been seen. And I'm doing that here in my country. And of
Hmm.
course, I would love to do it worldwide. I would love to use this platform for that.
I love that word, worldwide. It just shows that you are a global citizen and you can
Yes,
do good
we're all
deeds,
global
regardless
citizens.
of whether,
There are no
yeah,
barriers. There nothing divides us. That's what I want to
period.
show.
I mean, that's why you're here. Yeah, and that's why you are here. Just to conclude, that's why you're here for
Yes.
another crown, maybe. No, not another crown. The first crown
Hopefully.
for your country. You know, who knows, honey? I mean, there's such a thing about us interviewing so many queens in the last year because I think in the top 10, I think I had interviewed
Okay.
five or six
Wow.
of them, really. And yeah, most of them are from, yeah, Colombia. Most of them are from the
The
west
Americans.
western world. So not particularly, yeah, from Asia. I hadn't really spoken to many Asian queens, but in terms of connecting with the Western girls, that's what I've been doing, and I've been seeing, their path and how they
That's
were
beautiful. Thank you
contributing
so
to
much
their success.
for
And
contributing to us as well, because you give us this platform, your Instagram, to show a little bit of ourselves, because maybe during the pageant or the final night,
people,
which is what most people just see, they can't really see what you are, maybe a little, but this is our opportunity to express ourselves.
like you said, I mean, it's a really easier, I think, an easier way to kind of relate to each of the queens. And now we're here with our first, I would say first, and who knows, I might have, I mean, there's a high possibility that I will have been interviewing Miss Grand International
Oh my God,
2023.
yes, the
Maybe,
first
maybe.
one. Thank you.
I was bragging, honey. Let me tell you something. When Bella was crowned, I was
Of
like, honey,
course.
I was the first Thai to interview her. I was like,
No, you're the
y'all ain't
one,
gonna
I
mess
think
with
you're the
me or
one that's
something.
closest to the organization, and we all love you. And my national director, Cesar Prado, he was always telling me very good things about you. Also, Priscilla Londoño, she was just talking so
It was,
nice about you. That's why I accepted. That's why we love you, and we hope you come to Colombia
thank you, honey.
someday. I will bring you here. Yes.
I will. Oh, I will start practicing my Spanish right now, and we'll see each
Yes, we
other.
will.
Let's hope in the upcoming October. So that's a wrap up
If
for
not,
our
I'll
interview. So
see you in
lastly,
Thailand,
before we leave,
hopefully.
oh,
Hopefully.
let's hope
Let's wrap up
with
now,
the
my
Thai.
love. Thank you.
Okay. So lastly, what is it that you'd like to tell the people? Not only the Thais.
Everyone seeing me, to me, I'm just so grateful. To me, the biggest crown you can ever win is the love of the public, the love of your fans, the love of your followers, which I call my family. Everyone here has grown up with me since I was 18. Imagine that. There are people here that tell me, I follow you since 2013. And that to me is just wow, because they have seen me evolve. They've seen how I've grown. They've grown with me, they've
Yeah.
cried with me, they've laughed with me, everything. So to me, it's just being grateful, and just I promise to keep working hard for that crown.
Okay, so I need the Spanish version for your closest friends from Colombia. So,
Amores,
yeah, you may
en esta
begin.
oportunidad tan bella que tengo, quiero agradecerles. La gratitud para mí es lo más importante, es como puedo devolverles a ustedes tanto apoyo, servir, dar amor. Así que muchas gracias. Vamos a seguir trabajando por esa corona internacional. Les mando muchos besos. I love you guys. Kapkunka.
ขอบคุณ
Muchas
ค่ะ muchas
gracias, Jess.
gracias
Thank you so
ขอบคุณมาก
much.
I hope to see you in Thailand
Yes.
sooner or later. Who knows? But we
will.
must meet for sure. And I hope. So let's hope that you have a great time. You know, of lots of
I'm
preparations that are coming
enjoying
up,
every
and
minute.
also the
I'm
ones that you are.
enjoying every second of it.
I mean, we've been seeing your effort, and I think it will definitely pay
Thank
off
you so
in the
much.
future. And I mean, that you do, people are seeing it, and people are getting inspired by things that you do. So let's keep doing, that. Just never,
I've never stopped
never let
working in my life.
yourself down.
Never. And I will never stop doing so.
I mean,
So thank you so much.
okay.
Thank you,
So
JJ.
that's a wrap up for today. Thank you so much again. Hold on. We
No.
have done a
Yes,
signature.
tell me.
Hold on. We one thing. You have to end our interview with the introduction of a grand. So basically, just Miss Grand
Yes.
Colombia. What like what you prepared? Just okay. I'll be counting down from 3 to 1, and we'll wrap our interview section. And then I hope you have a great day
so
onwards,
much.
and everybody here also. Okay. So let's keep this moment, y'all. Put it
Of
on TikTok,
course.
whatever, Facebook.
Let me
Spread it out, girl.
There you go.
And the queen is gonna give her first in Thailand. I mean, Thai people are gonna see that. The first introduction.
Okay.
Maybe. Okay. So 3, 2,
Maria Lopez,
1.
Miss Grand Colombia.
And that's it. We're here with Maria, Miss Grand Colombia 2023. Thank you, y'all, for watching, and I hope you have a great night, honey. A great day,
you
I
too.
think.
Have a great
Great
night.
day.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay.
My Thai family.
ขอบคุณมากนะคะ Gracias
Love you. Bye.
นะคะสวัสดีค่ะ แล้วบายโอเคนะคะ ก็จบไปแล้วนะคะกับการสัมภาษณ์เนาะ That's a wrap up with our first interview of the season with Miss Grand Colombia 2023, and there was such a, I mean, I could see the improvements that we are having right now here. In our Miss Grand family, I feel like it's more, the queens are really natural themselves. I mean, I could see it from Maria. I mean, she's the first person that I've interviewed this year, and I mean, I think last year I interviewed about 30 or 40 queens, yeah, roughly around that. And I mean, I could see how natural she is. I mean, I wouldn't say she was, because she has always been really natural, and she has always been really truthful to her fans and also to herself. So I hope you guys enjoyed listening to her perspectives and how she has become, and has come to where she is right now. And I think you guys, if you have any suggestions, you can text us anytime. Just give us DMs or any suggestions. We're always really open for any comments. Just leave it down below. I've been seeing many comments in in Spanish, but I cannot read it. I'm sorry for that, but we're gonna keep doing better, and I hope you guys enjoy. And let's stay tuned for our next interview with the Queen. And that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to follow her, okay? And also us, Miss Grand family, at all times for exclusive interviews with the Queen. And that's it for today. You're here with Jess, and I'm gonna have to go sleep. บ๊ายบายสวัสดีค่ะขอบคุณมากนะคะหวังว่าทุกคนจะ enjoy นะคะ หวังว่าทุกคนจะ enjoy นะคะกับการสัมภาษณ์เนาะกับท่านแรกเลยก็คือ Miss Grand Colombia นะคะ2023เนาะก็เป็นโอกาสดีๆมากนะคะที่เราได้ทำการเปิดสนามเปิดฤกษ์แล้วก็เป็นการเปิด ศักราชใหม่และกันของ Miss Grand International 2023 นะคะโดยการสัมภาษณ์ Miss Grand Colombia ซึ่งต้องบอกเลยว่าปีที่แล้วเนี่ยอันนี้เราไม่ได้เคลมเนาะเราไม่ได้เคลมป่ะแต่เราก็เคลมเราใช้คำว่าเคลมเราเคลมแล้วกันว่าปีที่แล้วเนี่ยเราได้เป็นคนไทยคนแรกฉันเนี่ยเป็นคนไทยคนแรกฉันพูดเลยที่สัมภาษณ์ Miss Grand International 2022 ก็คืออิซาเบลลามนีเนาะตั้งแต่ตอนนางยังเป็น Miss Grand อัลโตกาฟาซาวซึ่งนางคือคนแรกเลยของช่องเราที่เราสัมภาษณ์ปีที่แล้วเนาะแล้วนางก็มงใครจะรู้ว่ามาเรียอาจจะมงก็ได้อันนี้เราให้เป็น assumption ละกันให้เป็นข้อไปตั้งแล้วก็ไปถกกันต่อเนาะระหว่างนี้ก็ติดตามกันต่อไปนะฮะสำหรับ Miss Grand Family นะคะฝากไว้ให้ติดตามนะคะถ้าใครมีข้อเสนอแนะหรือข้อติชมยังไงนะสามารถ text กันเข้ามาได้เลยนะคะส่ง DM กันมาได้เนาะเพราะว่าส่วนตัวแล้วเนี่ยเจสจะพูดภาษาอังกฤษค่อนข้างเยอะนิดนึงเพราะว่าบางที switch Thai กับ switch English กลัวมันจะไม่ไหลลื่นไงเข้าใจไหมเพราะว่าเราก็อยากให้มันมีความ professional ในการสัมภาษณ์เนาะแล้วก็อีกอย่างหนึ่งคือ international fan ค่อนข้างเยอะเราก็เลยรู้สึกว่าเราค่อนข้าง cater หรือให้ความสำคัญตรงนั้นด้วยแต่ถ้าแฟนๆคนไทยคนไหนเนี่ยก็เป็นช่องทางการฝึกภาษาอังกฤษก็ได้นะหรือถ้าแฟนๆคนไทยคนไหนนะคะอยากจะเขาเรียกไงอยากจะฝึกภาษาอังกฤษเนาะก็เข้ามาฟังกันได้แล้วก็ถ้าใครอยากจะฟังภาษาไทยเพิ่มเนี่ยสามารถแนะนำกันได้เนาะแต่บางทีเนี่ยกลัวมันเดทแอร์ไงกลัวควีนงงเข้าใจปะก็เลยอาจจะเน้นภาษาอังกฤษเยอะนิดนึงนะคะยังไงก็ฝากเอาไว้ด้วยนะคะสำหรับ Miss Grand Family นะคะฝากกดติดตามทั้งเพจ Facebook นะคะนับจากนี้ทุกพื้นที่มีแต่ Grand นะคะแล้วก็เพจช่องทาง Instagram ของเรานะคะ Miss Grand Family ติดตามทุกช่องทางสำหรับ Exclusive Interviews with the Queen นะคะสำหรับวันนี้พอแค่นี้ค่ะI'm Jessica บายบายสวัสดีค่ะ